Welcome back everybody to Forza Motorsport. So we're continuing on with the Porsche Tour and we're finishing off the final two races of the mid-engine Porsche Championship. So yeah, been somewhat enjoying the Cayman that we've been using, and yeah, we're at Michelin Raceway Road Atlanta Grand Prix course for 5 laps, my favourite version of this track. So yeah, we already upgraded all the way up to A class at the top end, so let's get into the race. So yeah, we've been doing decently with this championship so far, I believe. I always forget, regardless, so you know, no harm in taking a look at the series standings. So yeah, we're currently in 3rd place overall in the championship, which is good. Obviously we're only 1 point ahead of 4th, but we're only just behind 2nd with 6 points, and a bit further behind with 1st at 8 points. So yeah, still got a little bit of a hill to climb to really do any better than 3rd overall, but if we can just have a podium position, I'll be happy with that, quite frankly. Right, let's see what we can do. Now obviously this car is ferociously fast in terms of straight line performance, so with there being one decent sized straight and one quite long one, we should be able to take advantage of those areas. Cornering wise, obviously we are better than what we were standard, but that's not the area that we improved the most on, quite frankly. Comes the power. We got stuck in between a rock and a hard place again there. Yeah, this isn't just a power circuit, there are a couple of heavy braking zones. This straight here is where we can really gain time. Reeling them in. Make up for any lost time through the melee of those first few corners. Our handling is probably not as good as some of the cars here. You know, some of them have got Forza Aero and such. I don't think it's so bad that we're losing much time out on them. We'll certainly gain it back on the straights. If we can get the corner right in the first place, that is. Yeah, that is the first time we've gone around that corner at speed with this car so far. Smallish straight, we're able to gain a little bit of time. Cover your ears. Stupidly loud rewind sound is making life hell again. Get the sound back for the car. Let's try not to make mistakes this time.
to go.
is still some hint of that understeer that we've had to deal with, especially that first corner. Sudden snap oversteer, which is really good. Seems to get quite unsettled along the bumps, to be honest. That rewind a bit too soon, I feel. Someone's having an accident. That's not for us. Sound back in a second. I really do wish they'd fix that bug. Should gain a place on this straight now. Go, gaining on third, which is the person that's only 1 point behind us in the championship overall, so we definitely want to get ahead of them. Is considered off track as part of the pit lane. Lost a load of time there on the third place. Claw it back though, as you can see. Again, that's not just completely flipped out on us. Get massive loads of understeer. It's not a nicely balanced car, this, to be honest, as far as I'm concerned. It's, yes, we could have obviously made it better in terms of handling and not prioritised power, but at the end of the day, it's a sports car. If you can't handle 460 horsepower or so, then what can it handle, really? It's not a huge amount over what it was originally. It's only about 104 horsepower more. It's not like we haven't upgraded any of the handling elements anyway, so doesn't come across to me like a perfectly, a reasonably good platform on the whole road here. Not enjoying this car around here as much as I expected to be honest, given it's a track that I quite like. It's more of the understeer. Sound back in a second, so we can move this bit. Yeah, we're not going to gain on third by the looks of things. have had a bit of an issue there. We're not out of it yet. Come on, claw him in. Yes, it's just what we needed. Bit of luck on our side. By the skin of our teeth, we've gotten into a podium position. It's less through skill and certainly less than from the car's abilities and just pure luck, quite frankly. So yeah, there we go.
Nice work out there.
Reasonably quick lap time, but I think that's not something we could consistently do. But regardless, we hold on to third place. We've widened the gap ever so slightly between us and fourth by 2 more points, and we're now 3 ahead. But as you can see, the gap between me and second and first has widened significantly. 10 points behind second now and 11 points behind first. So yeah, it's looking like we're going to have to settle for a third place position, but certainly we'll try and get a win in the next race. So let's get there and see if we can. Right, we're at the Nürburgring Nordschleife for this final race, which is not a circuit I feel is all that suitable for head-to-head racing, quite frankly, because there's a lot of the parts to it that are really rather narrow, and yeah, cornering is also quite tricky at times as well, with the number of corners that you've got to deal with as well. And there's some great parts of this where you can get up to high rates of speed, and yeah, just don't think that's suitable for a 20 plus opponent race, quite frankly. So yeah, this might prove tricky. It could prove to be very helpful for us to win, but I'm not overly confident, to be honest. I feel like we're just going to get stuck in traffic, not being able to make much in the way of progress. And granted, we do obviously have speed and acceleration on our side, will come in handy for a large portion of this circuit, but it's all about whether or not we can actually get, you know, past people in the first place, or they'll just, you know, slam on the brakes and just have me power right into the back of them. See what I mean? Traffic. It's not a circuit that's designed for this amount of people. Certainly not all at once. What they should do with this is the way that they do it with rally stages, is stagger everyone by about 20 seconds or so, and basically take the person that gets either the best time or is ahead of everyone else. Grass there really did upset the car. This place is quite some way ahead. Was getting really unsettled there. Suspension had a mind of its own, unfortunately. Losses a little bit of time. First place has gained some there on us. curves a little bit too much there. Oh yeah, really don't get time on the brakes. When we do get up to speed though, we are definitely gaining. These narrow bits, it's very hard to overtake when you're going at these rates of speed. Chance for disaster is greatly elevated. Sorry. Not normally brake that heavily there, but I felt like I was going to drive into the guy in front. Carousel set the corner you're not going to be overtaken on. Too much speed carried into there, and yeah, the car's front just couldn't deal with it. We'll take that slight slow down there just to get around it. Pitch black now. Going to come to a part of this circuit where this car will excel, and that is this long straight that's coming up. Reel them in, come on. Let's see what we can do. Fourth at least. Third. Brake. into this corner at Mach 3, that's for sure. Very messy. Somehow stopped it. Just about. Well, we're going to have to settle for third again and a pretty damaged car, but yeah, I still don't think that circuit is ideal for racing on. Although we did get in 7 minutes 48, which is about what we did with the 2007 Porsche 911 GT3, so that is interesting. But obviously this car is upgraded and that was not. But still, there we go. Got into third place, so another podium position, and that means we stay in third place overall. Did close the gap a little bit between us and second and first, as yeah, they dropped down to 7 points apiece ahead of us. But even if we come in first, you know, an extra 5 points really wouldn't have made enough of a difference. So yeah, and that car is just a little bit too tricky, to be honest, in the way that we've upgraded it. Should have probably gone for more handling than power, but the power did come in handy in its own ways. Obviously, that final bit, that long straight on the Nürburgring there, we gained 2 places, which is obviously helpful. And on Road Atlanta, we also gained places on the straights as well. So it's just about compromise, really. But I think we just went a little bit too much towards the power over the handling. But still, at least we got third place overall in the championship. So yeah, nonetheless, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.